What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Lateral Athletics YouTube channel. For those of you who are new to the channel, my name is Roxroy Cato. I'm a two-time Olympian, currently in preparation for my third Olympics, and I thought it would be a cool idea to bring you guys through 10 of my favorite hurdle mobility exercises I use for leg strength. And all these exercises that I'm going to be showing you guys today are exercises that you could be using to improve your leg strength, improve your hip strength, hip mobility, flexibility, and help you to sprint faster. So a lot of times sprinting and running, it involves a lot of power that you generate from your hips and from your legs, right? So these exercises are going to be targeting all the running muscles, teaching you how to engage your hips, help to strengthen your hips, and help you to develop leg strength. So without further ado, guys, let's go. The first one I'm going to be doing here is a regular walkovers with 2 steps in between. So what this looks like is you're driving your knee up and stepping down in between, just like that. You don't want to kick out around the hurdles, right? You want to be stepping over the hurdles and over, just like that, over and over. If you're doing this correctly, you're going to feel glutes, especially in the lift up and step down. With this exercise, you're trying to go as slow as possible, right? And get up on the ball of your foot and step down. And I would alternate each one. So if I lead with my right leg for one, and the next one I'm going to be leading with my left. Now I'm alternating. So I lead with this leg, then I lead with this leg. Same thing, either way works. Now that I've completed the 2 steps in, now I'm going to show you guys the 1 step in. And this one is the same concept. I'm trying to step with 1 step inside the hurdle, but now instead of putting my foot back here, I'm going to go from here and I'm stepping right over into the next step. This again is targeting the glutes, especially glute mid. So I'm pulling through, and what you want to do is make sure you're not kicking out and out, right? What I'm trying to do is drive my heel to my butt, step over and over. So I want to make sure I'm landing inside of the hurdle and over. All I'm trying to do is drive my knee up and pull through, right? Notice my legs are not going outside the hurdles. My legs are staying inside the hurdles. If you're doing this correctly, you will feel glutes engage, like that, guys. And what I would try to do is add these to my workout every week, where I'm going Monday, I do 2 steps in. Tuesday, I do 1 step in, and I'm doing 10 reps of each over 10 flights of hurdle or 5 flights of hurdle, depending on how much hurdles you have. After we're done with the 1 step in, now we're gonna reverse it, right? So what I'm doing is my back is turned to the hurdle and I'm stepping across and across, just like that, across and across. And again, I'm trying to stay inside the hurdle and pull through. What I'm doing here is working on balance, but also I'm working on hip mobility. I want my hips in a straight line, and I'm picking my feet up and reversing it. These are great to open the hips up. These could be perfect to add to part of your warm-up before any running event. And then I'll do the same thing back, but alternating the leg. So now I'm alternating with this leg, pull through, heel towards my butt, and I'm pulling through. Heel to the butt, pull through, heel, pull through. Just like that, guys. So that's 3 down. Now we're getting into number 4. So for number 4, again, what I'm trying to do is now we're gonna go 1 step forward, 1 step back. So this is what it should look like. I take a step forward and over, then I come back. Then I switch leg, step forward, over and back, just like that. Over and back. Again, working on that hip strength, over and back. And I'm trying to stay inside the hurdles, over and back. Go slow and pull through and back. So let me do it going that way so you can see. 2 steps in. So I go boom, boom, out, out, boom, over, boom, just like that. Over, then I'm coming over this one, boom, and back, boom, over. Not an easy exercise, but with practice, you could get it. Boom, over, back. I could already feel my glutes, my hips engage. Over, boom, 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 and back. Woo. Fun fact, guys. Did you know that one of the main reasons why track athletes have really defined abdominal muscles is because they do a lot of arm swings and knee drives, right? And whenever you do this movement, you're engaging your abs. Whenever you do this movement, you're engaging your abs. And that's one of the main reasons why you will see a lot of track athletes with really strong abdominal muscles, and they don't necessarily do a bunch of crunches. Next one I'm getting into here is a standing hip circle. You could do this two ways. You could have your hand on your hip and all you're doing is this, right? Circle and circle, circle and circle. Or the harder version is my hands are up and I'm circling. I'm making a big circle. So I circle and circle, just like that. This one right here, working on some quad strength, working on that single leg movement, because remember, running is a unilateral movement. That means you're on one foot, then on the next foot. So working on single leg movements is perfect for runners to teach them how to engage hips, glutes, just like that. And I will go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, and switch. Watch me again. Hands on the hip, right? And all I'm doing is forming a circle. You want to go as slow as possible. Finish one side before you go to the other side. Just like that. And then I will do the same thing, just like that, forming a big circle. You feel glutes, you'll feel quads, you'll also feel hamstrings. Really good exercise, guys. All these exercises are perfect for my sprinters. All right, now we're getting into some more active ones. So now I'm gonna be doing some high knee marches down the middle. And all I'm trying to focus on with this one is driving my knee up and step down. I don't wanna kick out when I'm driving my knee up. When I drive my knee up, I want my legs, I want my heel going towards my butt. And I'm getting up on the ball of that foot and stepping back down. So this is what it should look like. I would say lateral and march it first. Up, down, up, down. You notice I'm letting my arms go. I'm not kicking out. Right? I'm driving my knee up, stepping down. Knees up, step down. And for these exercises, guys, I would say start out, I'm at 30 inches. You could start out at 27 inches or even 24 inches just to get the movement down before you try to raise it up. Because the higher you go, the harder it is. Just like that. Up, down, up. This one also is helping to reinforce dorsiflexion, right? Forcing me to point my toes up when I drive my knee up to step back down. Give me that good ground contact, just like that, right? And again, guys, running is a unilateral movement, right? Almost there, guys. Now, we're gonna be doing some lateral movements again, but this time we're gonna go straight leg for that hamstring. Again, all of these exercises are targeting all my running muscles, and these are perfect exercises to add into your warm-up or just on a day where you focus on plyometrics. So what I'm trying to do, get a rhythm, right? And I'm thinking straight legs, engaging my hip, and all I'm gonna do is drive my knee, step down, just like that, down, down. I want my toes pointing towards me, just like that. So when I hit the ground, I could just push right back out of the ground. Boom, down. Rhythm. If you're doing this correctly, you will feel hamstrings. Just like that. So if you ever see athletes doing this and you're wondering why, it's hurt mobility. It's great for warming up. It's great for engaging the running muscles, telling your brain to pick your feet up, put your foot down. And with all these exercises, guys, I do them on separate days. I wouldn't try to do all of these on one day. I would break it down So on a Monday, I would go single leg walkovers, right? Then I would go double leg on the other day. So I'm spreading out the hurdle mobility throughout the week to maximize and get the most out of it. 2 more to go, guys. We're almost there. All right, next one I'm doing here is a hurdle hop, but I'm hopping for quick ground contact, right? That means as I hit the ground, I want to pop back up. And what I'm doing right here is reinforcing that triple extension, pushing out of the ground as quickly as possible, like I would if I'm sprinting, right? So again, I'm at 30 inches. You could go 27 inches, or you could go 24 inches, or even lower, to master these movements first before you try to go to a higher height. So what I'm doing is walking into it, quick ground contact, just like that. Quick up, my foot touch the ground, and back up, just like that. What I'm going for is quick ground contact, triple extension, pushing out of the ground, driving my knee up, right? All the things you think about when you're trying to run fast, push, right? So watch me again. Hurdle mobility is one of the secrets to low impact plyometrics, teaching athletes how to engage hips, reinforcing sprint mechanics. There's so much, it's such a versatile thing to have in your repertoire of exercises for your athletes, because anybody could go to the track and run a sprint workout, but if you don't have structure and know how to structure workouts, you won't get the most out of your performance. We was just going for quick ground contact just now. Now we're going for long ground contact. We're going to load up that movement and try to be as explosive as possible and push out of it. So long ground contact hops, this is what it should look like. So I go from a squat, I'm loading my squat, driving my knee up, back down to a squat, load it. So there should be a pause with each one for that long ground contact. So I drive up, right? That's it. That's it. Again, I'm going for long ground contact. So squat to squat, pause with each step. So drive my knee up, down, pause. They look like pretty simple exercises, but they're very, very good. And the last one we're doing here is called our over under. This one is an advanced one, and again, this one is helping me to strengthen up my glutes, strengthen up my hamstring. When you're in the block and you're in that low position, right, and you're trying to push and drive, this one is perfect to prime your ankles, knees, and hips. So what I'm doing is I'm stepping over, and my next step, I'm going under and pull through. Boom, right? Under and pull through. Boom. Under and pull through. And you would finish one leg before you go into the other leg. So now I step in with this leg over the hurdle, and this foot goes right under. Then I push off this leg right back in. Over, push off this foot, boom, back in, right? Pushing off this foot, boom, back in. 10 exercises to add to your mobility workout. These are great for my young hurdlers, young athletes, anybody who's looking to develop leg strength. Add some hurdle mobility to your workouts. And again, guys, I wouldn't do all these exercises on one day. I would spread it out, right? So I would do like a 2-week cycle where on a Monday I do single leg walkovers, on a Tuesday I do double leg, on a Wednesday, and then I would do that for 2 weeks. But each day I'm doing a different one, and I'm going 10 reps of each, focusing on quality movement over just trying to bang out all of them at once. If you like this type of content, guys, stay tuned. Thank you guys for tuning into the Lateral Athletics channel, and I have more informative videos coming your way.